Welcome to the latest character review for Genshin Impact. Today we're going to take a look at Xianyun, who is the latest 5-star animo character. She's a catalyst. She is Cloud Retainer, as we've all known her from the beginning of the lore. And in her banner, she has Gaming, who is also an incredible new 4-star. Let me know if you'll want to see a review of Gaming. Leave a comment. If this is your first time here, welcome to the channel. Here at the Neon Chronicles, we're going to do things a little bit differently. So the review is going to be more open-ended. It's going to be about the overall design of the character, whether it's, their personality to their overall combat. But hopefully that interests you. And if it does, stick around. We'll have plenty of others. And if you're wondering why we like to take this different angle here, well, I'm a creative director working in the design industry, and I think a lot of the power in the way that these characters feel when they play them, why they feel so real, is because of the attention to detail that Hoyo puts into them. So we are going to be taking a look at combat, at exploration, at the character's utility, at personality, at design, and lore, before wrapping up with the final rating. So stick around and let's get started. Alright, so let's start with her combat. I don't want to go over all the things that make her really strong, like relics and team builds, because you've probably seen a million tutorials out there for that. But I do want to go over the things that stood out that make her gameplay really fun. First up is, of course, the fact that her ultimate lingers across any player. Her skill also shreds through enemies, which makes it really useful. Her wayfinding, as you can see here, will just spot on to the weak points, and she just would not give the poor Drake a break. As for, let's see, some whale gameplay, once you get to C4, the healing that happens when she plunges is extremely useful. And if you do end up getting to C6, you can just freeze the enemy, for example, and then just pogo stake your way all the way around. It's really fun. I love that there's no limit, like you don't have to do it in a row. You can walk around a little bit and keep plunging. So yeah, C6, I gotta say, it felt pretty worth it. Then for her exploration skills, it's not just the combat that you get her for. I think it's also the fact that she's the closest thing to parkour that the game has introduced so far. They did a really good job with the pathfinding of these 3 little hops that she does. And then the map additions, you can tell that this map is custom built for her. And it's a lot of fun when you're exploring. I also found that ledges, climbing buildings was pretty fun and easy. And then there's little things like utility that were awesome with her, like her increased speed for gliding around, like I said before, her different ways of capturing onto the enemy, even here up high, right? She can go upwards. Also found that she just is really helpful for catching little butterflies, for hunting. She's just complete bird killer. Who would have thought that the bird would have killed so many birds? For boars, even when they're running away. And then there's her personality. I thought, it was fun to see her be this super master and be really creative and inventive. I resonated with that. And when she talks about it, nobody wants to hear it. I've definitely experienced that in my life where people don't want to hear about your ideas. And her design, everybody has said it. She's Bayonetta for Genshin Impact, and we all love that. Bayonetta is one of my favorite Nintendo games that I've played in the past. And yeah, overall beautiful design. I think her crane form as well as the human form is awesome. And the fact that her lore is so old. She's been introduced in the game for quite a while now, since Liyue, and she's been in really beautiful parts of the story that have made her a master for a lot of the characters, like Shenhe, Ganyu, along with the other Adepti. So overall, I'm really enjoying this character. I would give her a 5 out of 5. I think she's a must pull if you want to speed up your gameplay style. She feels really dynamic, but most importantly, I want to hear from you guys. What did you think? Did you enjoy her gameplay?
Well, have I convinced you yet?